Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Biscuits. Today we will be customizing the Comet Pfister SR. Now, to be able to purchase the Comet SR, you will need to open up your phone, go to the internet, and go to Legendary Motorsports. And you scroll about halfway down here, and it is right here, the Pfister Comet SR. It is $1,145,000. A little pricey, but if you are a Porsche fan, then it is totally worth it because this thing looks sick. Now, this is similar to the original Pfister Comet in GTA Online. That is an OG vehicle. This is like the 2.0 version of that, so pretty good looking Porsche. So let's go ahead and hop on in and customize it in my CEO garage.
What are you after?
Alright, so starting off with the armor, we'll go ahead and do 100%. Race brakes. For the front bumpers, we have 4 options. We have stock, primary, secondary, and competition.
No rush at all.
I think we'll go ahead and go with the competition splitter on that one. For the rear bumpers, we have, looks like just 2 options. We have the primary or the secondary. We'll go ahead and throw the primary on.
Girl is looking good.
For the chassis, we have primary or secondary. Now, the stock is actually carbon fiber. The primary obviously turns into the primary paint. And secondary will do the secondary paint. So, seeing that we have the carbon fiber roof and the carbon fiber spoiler, I will probably just leave that stock so that it matches up nicely. For the engine, we'll go ahead and go level 4. For the exhaust, we have twin, angled, oval, or titanium. Titanium's a little bit too racer for this thing. This is a Porsche, so we're going to go ahead and throw the twin exhaust on. I think that is looking pretty good. Fenders, we have stock or extended. I think those look pretty nice, so we will throw those on. For the hood, we have secondary or carbon. So, kind of like the stock hood look for this Porsche, so we will stick with that. For the plate, we will go ahead and do yellow on black. Respray, we will come back to last. For the roof, we have stock, primary, secondary. So as you can see, stock is carbon. And primary is obviously the primary color, and secondary is secondary gloss black. So I like the carbon, let's keep it stock. For the side skirts, we have a few different options here. We have primary, secondary, and competition. So I honestly like the primary. Match up with the rest of the body. I think that looks pretty good. So we will go ahead and do that. For the spoiler, we have... Oh, that's cool. You can remove it. So stock is obviously the stock spoiler. We could go none and remove it. We have the carbon stock spoiler. So I guess the stock is not carbon, I was mistaken. My apologies. So here it is in carbon. We also have primary spoiler, secondary carbon spoiler, humongo primary race, humongo secondary, humongo carbon. So I am between the primary and the
Whatever
carbon
you decide.
stock.
Technology and budget permitting.
So I think the stock spoiler is very overplayed. It's on pretty much everyone's customized vehicle.
Life
So
is
let's go
hard
ahead
when you
and
have
throw
everything.
the primary spoiler on.
Don't she look pretty?
I think that looks very good. For the suspension, we'll go ahead and drop it all the way down.
That'll stop you bouncing around.
Transmission, we will go ahead and throw on the race. And turbo,
Stick to the
absolutely.
I'm joking.
So the windows, I think we're gonna leave stock. Maybe just do a light smoke, because that roll cage is badass. Which oddly enough, that roll cage actually comes with this vehicle stock, so that's kind of cool. So we'll just do a light smoke
Your
for the tent.
cosmetics are on point.
Alright, so we got wheels. Lots of different options to go through here.
How many cars you got in this garage again?
So these throwbacks are looking pretty good, so let's go ahead and put those on. For the color, I think we will leave it black. Actually, let's go ahead and do carbon black so it matches with the carbon accessories a little bit better. For the tires, we will go ahead and throw the
Those
bulletproof
things are almost
tires on there. So now all that we have left is the respray. Kind of envisioned a kind of a bright blue. So I am between the light blue and the surf blue.
Making decisions is stressful.
Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and go with this surf blue. I'm not sure if I've ever put this color on any of my vehicles, so always like to try to keep it fresh and switch things up, so yeah, we'll go with that. For the secondary,
No rush at all.
I actually cannot see what this does. I'd imagine if we went with different bumper options, side skirts options, it probably would change that, but since we went with the primary, there's not anything to change. So, we will just go ahead and leave that for now.
If you can think it, I can do it.
So let's go ahead and get this baby out in the road. Exit to the ground and test this baby out.
See you next time.
Franklin, shut up. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and give a little sound test. Yeah, sounds pretty nice. It sounds very similar to the original Pfister Comet. Alright, so first driving impressions, acceleration is very nice. A little bit of understeer on the turns. Handling is very nice as well. Besides that little bit of understeer like I was mentioning. Okay, did slide out just a little bit right there. Which reminds me, let's do a quick test. So this vehicle is rear-wheel drive. So that's probably why it spun out a little bit on that turn. Okay, braking's very nice. Alright, see if we can do a little top speed test here. Go ahead and turn the lights on since it's sun setting. I do love the headlights of this vehicle, they look very nice. Alright, so top speed is decent. It doesn't seem like it's amazing or anything. But I think it is about what you would expect for a sports class vehicle. Go ahead and have a look at the interior, the first person view. So the interior looks pretty similar to the original Pfister Comet in this game, or the OG vehicles. But yeah, that is about it for this customization and review of the Pfister Comet SR. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you guys watching. Please drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel to show your support. I would really appreciate it. That's gonna do it for me, guys. Peace.